Good morning, dear friends. We're welcoming a new day together, and there is so much joy for us right here, right now. Let us welcome a new day with another golden moment by Maria Dolores, the spirit poetess, through the hand Chico Xavier, in the book Golden Moments, being translated from Portuguese into English as we speak. Today, she talks about avoiding judgment in a story titled The Young Actress. She begins by saying, a room in the psychiatric ward, large reception. The young staff was there, and she listens to two gentlemen who were directors of the institution. They were sarcastic and had a very thorny word full of mud and fire, criticizing an actress who was noted by both in a very unhappy manner. The actress used to play in a very spicy play. Woman, almost girl. They saw her in the previous night. Meanwhile, a pale young woman enters the room. She's poorly dressed, revealing overall her suffered existence. Everyone greets her gently, kindly. Soon after, the staff listen to her and ask, and she asks them, how is my dad, who is admitted in the hospital? And the staff, side by side, says, better, but he still needs care. The newcomer is exalted with gratitude, expresses her gratitude, and demonstrates her filial love that brings in the heart. And opening her purse now, she goes on saying, I come here to ask you for the monthly bill. The staff searches for the documents, investigate them, and after summing them all up, she says the total price is $9,000. The young woman opens her purse, fills in the check, decisively and ready, and immediately pays the bill. The two directors come closer, showing appreciation and courtesy, and through a sign, they ask her, Miss, your dad, has it been a long time that he has been mentally ill? 6 years, sir. I am always in action for his recovery. After a pause, the other director says, with some form of compassion. Women nowadays have changed, my daughter, and mental illness have conquered humanity. Right now, we were talking about a play that I saw in a theater that we have in this street. The play is named The New Wonder, where a young woman performs almost naked, more an animal than a human being. She contorts herself in an insane dance. She creates so many indecent invitations that in my eyes it puts any man crazy in this world. Her father, for sure, has seen such stuff. Men nowadays, in the most simple parties, find these crazy women and they get sick at the end, neurotic, tired, unhappy, mainly looking at these actresses. This actress that I saw yesterday was applauded by crazy and old men, and they take action in the scene, something to make any angel crazy. And nobody admits, nobody condemns, because the generous and humble girl was there, moved by his words, showing her tears rolling down her face. The man, who was a severe censor, made a pause and asked, "By chance, miss, have you seen the play? Would you by any chance have applauded such madness?" And the sad young woman replied, "Sir, do not despise my pain. I work honestly in the theater to keep my old and sick father here." And in a convulsive cry, she clarified, "Such actress that you talk about, the young woman, is me." Maria Dolores. Why would the spirit of this statue tell us such a dramatic story? Because that's the story of our society nowadays. No longer we need to go to plays, movie theaters, to bring about our judgment. It's enough to open our social media nowadays, and not knowing the story of anybody, we will create judgment. And in our judgmental nature, we bring about the worst in us, projecting what is unresolved inside of us towards others. Today, you and I, dear friends, are being asked to be deeply moved about the story of this young actress and avoid judgment. We don't know the story of people. It's easier said than done. But for our own health, it's best that we avoid judgment. Let us pray, friends, and rejoice with the knowledge that there is always a reason for people to take the actions that they do. And it's only between God and them to know why and to follow through with justice and love. For us, we're joining forces in prayer. Dear God, today you invite us to rid ourselves of this bad conditioning, our judgmental nature. We very quickly, we judge, and we don't know what we're saying. But we are being invited by you to open our hearts and trust that everyone is a child of yours and deserves a break. We then ask you, dear Lord, to shower all of us with your healing light, a light of kindness, blessing all of us in our homes and our loved ones, blessing our neighborhoods, our countries, and we visualize all of us in the circle of prayer, allowing the flow of your healing light to go through, strengthening us in joy always. Thank you, dear Mother, Father of all of us, and so be it. It feels so good to pray, right, Virginia?
Yeah.
You feel joyful and you feel like playing, right? Yes, yes. So we want to say to everybody, let us avoid criticizing people, judging people. We don't want to be judged either, do we, Vivi? So let us then today seek the good and rejoice, right? And stay tuned at Cardiac Radio, because here we are always
nourishing ourselves.
Thank you, friends.